What feels like delay is God developing you for something He has greater in store for you. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, I want to encourage somebody who might be feeling discouraged, feeling like this is so hard. Why am I going through all of this? I have been praying, I've been fasting, I've been doing as God says, but nothing seems to be happening. As a matter of fact, it seems like everything is going bad. It feels like everyone is against me. But let me tell you, the word of God said there's more for you than those that are against you. So take courage today that what you are going through, what feels like a delay in the assignment, is God developing you for what He has in store. I think one of my last video, I spoke about you taking a test, like a driver's license, going for your driver's license. If you fail, you have to take it over and over until you pass, right? And it's the same thing with God. God is testing you. He wants to see, do you have the capacity, the capability? He's giving you these tests to take you through the next level. So be encouraged today. Don't give up, right? Don't say, all right, me just gonna stop now because it's not gonna work out. I have been through so much in my life and things that I thought were delayed. It was just God preparing me. So whatever struggles you go through, it is this step in which God is going to use you to help somebody else later. The word of God says, according to Jeremiah 29, verse 11, for I know the thoughts that I think towards you, said the Lord, right? Thoughts of peace and not evil, to give you an unexpected end. So God has a perfectly shaped out plan prepared for you. You just have to be patient. Sometimes you cry. Sometimes you feel alone, like nobody else is there with you. But when you go through, you see, God is strengthening you because He knows that you are capable of the assignment, but He has to test you, just as though He had test. Was it David with the animals when they wanted to kill the sheep and he tore the bear with his hand? He was being prepared for what God had prepared for him later. If you don't go through nothing, some people don't want to hear you, because you see some people, them life is all nice and dandy and they want to tell you to hold on and never let go, and when everything goes nice for them. But personally, I can tell you, I have been through enough to know God is enough for me. He has come through so many times. He put my mind at ease. There's so many times. And if you go through a lot of my videos, you would have heard so many testimonies of how God has brought me through. There were days that I feel like I was going to go crazy. There were days I feel like this doesn't make sense. And some of those times is when I really go to God in prayer, when I cry out and I say, God, where are you? Those are the days that I get on my knees. I say, God, in this time, are you there? Are you still there, God? And I don't know. I remember one of my last testimony I gave was when I was coming from work and I began to cry and I said, God, you're not listening. You're not hearing my prayers. But God was developing me. And I find that God speaks to me. He may not speak to me audibly, as some people say He does to them, but He speaks to me in the still small voice. Sometimes He will just say to me, do this, do that, call this one, say this to this one, do this. And I have just been smiling how God is developing me. So this word is not just for somebody else, but I'm also taking it for myself. that God is developing me. Every day, every minute, we are being trained. We're on the battlefield. We have to be prepared. And how you're going to be prepared is to be trained. So, what feels like a delay is God developing you. Delay is not necessarily denial, it's God's way of working on us. And He's working everything. He says in His word, all things work together for good. This morning, this afternoon, whenever you're watching this, I hope you feel encouraged. Stay on the battlefield, stay focused, knowing that God hears you, He hears your cry, He sees your pain, and He's right there with you. You're not alone. God is there with you. Stay safe, stay blessed, and continue to enjoy the blessings of God. Bye now until the next one. So just want to show you, this is what the tree is looking like now for those who have been watching. Okay, there's ice on the ground, so that's why I'm not outside today and it's very cold. But bye.